Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Into the box, Robin Yount. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Yelich gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Yelich is running. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gordon going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Over the bullpen and gone.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting seventh.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Jonathan Scope.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at. But
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they near. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hit back up the middle. Yes. Ranging up the middle, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Paulo Orlando, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
From the belt, the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Popped him up. Scope ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals, number 66. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Mondesi is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Hit hard up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, shortstop, Robin Young.
Digging in, Robin Young. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Backhanded. From deep in the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. In is Jorge Soler. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's a .348 batter. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Jorge Bonifacio.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Bonifacio. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Aguilar scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the next for Milwaukee, Ken Griffey Jr. as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Orlando will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number one.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Griffey Jr., the runner at second with one away. Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Standing in, Eddie Matthews. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Hunter Dozier as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Scope moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Royals.
Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Matthews fields it cleanly, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Mondesi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball and a strike.
1-1. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Roy. Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Scorched to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Gran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Next will be the designated hitter, Lorenzo Cain. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. But they're in front 4-0. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 66, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The next 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now batter, designated hitter.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this is fouled at the plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, shortstop, Robin Young.
Into the box now, Robin Young. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And that's the second out.
Center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Dozier in foul ground, and that retires the side. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like stepped in a big old bucket assassin.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Danny Duffy takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. So they're going back at the track. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those.
How about it? Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he grounds one briskly to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Eddie Matthews.
Stepping up now, Eddie Matthews. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Jonathan Stroh.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, batting at an even .400. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Now the 0-2 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. With Merrifield next to hit. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is what he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Royals go down 1. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. Merrifield scoops it up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jesus Aguilar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Standing in now, Jonathan Schoop. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Aguilar trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Yount is there for it. 1 out. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Schoop ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a...
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. They're on the... Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Yasmani Grandal has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He grounds it sharply to third. Dozier scoops it up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Alex Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Raul.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. Here's the pitch. He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Matthews has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Royals go down. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Perez has a play. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Orlando is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So digging in now with Merrifield, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
In now, number 66, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. In is Jorge Soler. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Brewers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jimmy Nelson earns win number 4 on the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan.